like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan, aka DK Wrestler here, and in today's video, it's going to be a top 5 list of Toy Story 3 Funko Pops. But before that happens, make sure you press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, let's check it out. So like I said, today's video is a top 5 list of Toy Story 3 Funko Pops because as of tomorrow, it's the actual 10th anniversary of when Toy Story 3 was released in theaters. Obviously, as you guys probably see, I am a huge Toy Story fan, especially with the Funko Pops, because I got a huge wall here going on, and there is the Pop Rides behind me here, in which it was actually very hard to decide on a top 5 list, because if you think about it, there actually isn't many Toy Story 3 characters that were made into Funko Pops. I can easily think of like top 5 Toy Story from the first movie, Toy Story 2, and even Toy Story 4 because they made like 11 different Pops from that. But for Toy Story 3, even if you count whether you have the Pops from the Toy Story lineup that actually shows the name on the box or the original Disney lineup, like I keep saying, there hasn't really been many Toy Story 3 Pops. Now, technically, there is one character that, you know, it could be Toy Story 3, but it could also be, you know, all the other movies because this character is featured in all the movies. But I do have an explanation of why it's on the list. But anyways, enough of me talking. Let's get to number 5. So coming in at number 5, it is Lotso. Now this is just the normal Lotso, not the one that is flocked, and not the one that is the bobblehead one that has the, you know, the little stand. It's just the normal Lotso with no stand. Obviously, I had to add Lotso in here because Lotso is a huge part of Toy Story 3. Why it's so low on the list realistically is because I feel like the colors are just a little off. Like, I feel like the pinks that are in there are a little too light. Like, if you have the Pop Pez of Lotso that just recently came out, that should be the color of how Lotso should be, unlike what they did in the Funko Pop that was released, I think, in 2011, 2012, because it was in the Disney Series 2 lineup, if I'm not mistaken. But it's still a pretty good pop, so let's move on now to number 4. So coming in at number 4, it's going to be that pop that could be in all the movies, and that is the Diamond Collection Alien. Now, it seems really off that I would choose the Diamond Collection over the original one, considering, you know, I do have the original one.
Alright, so before everyone starts commenting, what do you mean that's the original one? That's not the original one, this is the original one, which, yes, I meant to say the original one of the newer ones, in which, let's face it, the actual original one is not as great as these newer ones. Let's just face that. So I meant to say the newer one for the Toy Story 4 lineup. Just wanted to point that out before everyone started commenting.
But the fact is that the Diamond one is on pre-order right now and hasn't released yet, which is why I don't have it, obviously. Now, there's a couple reasons why I chose the Diamond Collection version over the regular version, in which I'll show it on this side because the photo will be on this side for the Diamond Collection. So for here, this one has the Toy Story 4 logo, which is a huge reason why I didn't add the regular one on the list, because of the fact that that's a Toy Story 4 pop and not a Toy Story 3 pop. And then as you can see on the photo, it actually says Toy Story and not Toy Story 4 on it, even though it does have the same number in the Pop Disney lineup at number 5, what is it, 25? Yeah, 525. And on the bottom right corner of the box, it shows 25th anniversary, so I think that's going to be targeting for a 25th anniversary lineup for Toy Story as a whole franchise, which is why I could probably get away with using this in my top 5 list. But anyways, let's get right to it with number 3. So coming in at number 3, it is the San Diego Comic-Con / Hot Topic shared exclusive Mr. Prickle Pants. Huge character in Toy Story 3 when he is a part of the whole group at Bonnie's place. So here is the quick view of the front right here, number 562. It's got the Pop logo, the little shared SDCC sticker from last year, Mr. Prickle Pants. Show a little bit of a side view, which you can see more of Prickle Pants right there, and the back view, which we have here for the 20th anniversary lineup, actually. We have Sheriff Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Ham, Rex, and then from the recent 2019 lineup, we have Slinky Dog, Bo Peep, Ms. Nesbit, Wheezy, and Bullseye. And then the side view is, well, it's just a white background, but you still get the pop art form, Mr. Prickle Pants, and 562. I put this right at the middle because Mr. Prickle Pants isn't one of my favorite characters, but he does play a pretty decent role in the movie, and it's actually a character from the movie, so obviously it would be higher than Diamond Collection Alien, and then I feel the detail is better than both the Alien and the Lotso in this sense. And it was also a huge surprise because when these got released last year at SDCC, no one really knew about it. It was one of those pops where it didn't get leaked by a Disc Pops or Funko Finders or all that, so it was a huge surprise to any Toy Story fan. But anyways, let's move on to number 2. So coming in at number 2, there was no way that I wasn't going to add this to my list, and that is the D23 Flocked Lotso. Now, I know Lotso has been on this list twice now, but like I said, there wasn't really many Toy Story 3 characters made into Funko Pop form. The reason why the Flocked version is better than the common version is, well, it's simple. Because it's a teddy bear. Bears are usually, have that flocked feeling, so it totally makes sense. Plus, with the way that the Flocked looks, it's more accurate to the color of the character that you would see rather than what you see on the common version. Why didn't it make it to number 1? I think just because even though it does have the more color accuracy, it's still a little bit not as detailed as a lot of the Toy Story Pops nowadays, which I don't blame it because back in 2011, 2012, Pops weren't as detailed as they are now. Plus, I think my number 1 pick has just a tremendous amount of detail. It's got quite a bit of hype to it, and it actually is probably my favorite Toy Story 3 character from the Pop selections that I have. So let's move on to number 1. So coming in at number 1, it is the San Diego Comic-Con / Amazon shared exclusive Chuckles. This pop is absolutely amazing with the detail. Here's a quick view of the front, which we got yourselves here. The pop logo, Toy Story, number 561, the Chuckles pop art form right there, and little known fact, and you probably noticed this in past videos, the actual San Diego Comic-Con exclusive sticker. There's a quick side view which you can see Chuckles more, which is absolutely awesome. And then, the pop art form here and, the whole thing. I'm not going to discuss about this because it's the same backing as Mr. Prickle Pants. And then the side view, same as Mr. Prickle Pants, except it's Chuckles and not Mr. Prickle Pants. So this pop is at number 1 because, like I said, it's got a tremendous amount of detail. So the amount of detail that this pop has, and especially one huge cool added detail, it's going to be hard to see because I have such a bad glare, but right here, it's got the Daisy tag for the baby, and it's absolutely awesome, and especially looking at it, that could have been such a huge recipe for disaster when it comes to the paint job, but somehow, at least on this pop, the paint job was excellent on here. They basically have the attire pretty much down pat. The only downside to this is that I'm pretty sure that this is the attire that they had for Chuckles in one of the short films and not the attire that was in Toy Story 3 per se, because I think the Toy Story 3 one, if I'm not mistaken, is him with more of a denim jean overalls, if I'm not mistaken. This was announced at the same time as Mr. Prickle Pants, and no one knew these were coming out, not even Disc Pops or Funko Finders. So surprise element on that, and a huge personal reaction for myself because of the fact that I didn't think that Funko would ever have a meeting and be all let's make a Chuckles Funko Pop, which it's awesome. And then plus, I guess also because it's my first and only SDCC sticker, which I got this at the Fugitive Toys booth over at Fan Expo Canada last year. So yeah, that's at number 1. But anyways, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button to let us know that you're enjoying the content being provided to you guys on this channel, including this video. Comment in the comment section below on what your favorite Toy Story 3 Funko Pop is. And like I said earlier, press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and hope to see you guys next time. Peace out!